The market goes up and the market goes down. It always has and it always will. But if you are in or near retirement, do you really have the time to wait for the market to go through these cycles? Think about it. Having your money invested in the market is like walking up a flight of stairs. But instead of moving up one step at a time, every third step you have to go back down 2 steps or more. Remember the story about the guy who was sentenced to an eternity of rolling the rock up the hill, only to have it roll back down every time he got close to the top? Sound familiar? Using our advanced planning, saving for retirement is like riding up an escalator. Nice, steady growth without any risk of ever falling down. Guaranteed. So stop trudging up the steps and hop on the worry-free, zero-risk escalator to retirement. Pick up the phone and call us now to receive your free Safe Money Information Kit. Call 1-855-340-SAFE. That's 855-340-72. Now back to more Safe Money and Income with your host, Mark Brandt.
Welcome back. I'm Mark Brandt, your host of Safe Money and Income. I'm a Safe Money retirement specialist working with clients right here in the Raleigh and surrounding area. Let's talk about risk, that nasty 4-letter word, R-I-S-K, from this perspective. How can we really know the risk we take in investments? How can we measure the risk? As we talk about it, let me give you a phone number in case you want to call and find out more about this topic. Please call 855-340-SAFE. That's 855-340-7233. All right. A very unique man named Nassim Taleb has some compelling ideas on this subject of measuring risk. Nassim is a middle-aged man of Greek background from a prominent family in Lebanon, educated here in the United States. He's an author, a scholar, mathematics professor, philosopher, senior Wall Street trader, and hedge fund manager, an expert on mathematical science. Did you get all that? That's quite a mouthful, isn't it? And saying that descriptive hardly begins to describe him. Nassim Taleb is a formidable thinker, and when he speaks, he draws large crowds. His most famous books are The Hidden Role of Chance, Fooled by Randomness, and The Black Swan, The Impact of the Highly Improbable. Now, you will not need to run out and buy these books and read them cover to cover, although you could. Let me tell you what he says, because it has profound meaning for you and for me, and profound impact on the ideas of the everyday investor just like you. Nassim Taleb says we all place too much weight on the odds that past events will repeat, when the unrepeatable chance is a better explanation. Do you assume that the markets will continue to always go up, that many downturns are temporary, that bull markets will continue forever, or do you not even think about the risk? Either way, danger lies ahead. Taleb argues that the markets do not factor in risk that are not measurable, and that most of the really big events in our world are rare, unpredictable, and not measurable. These events, when they happen, usually have a significant downward impact on the investment markets. This is one of the very big reasons why we spend so much time encouraging you to get off the train and shift the risk to someone else. Shift the risk to whom? We work with billion-dollar companies that would take the risk off your shoulder and guarantee that you will never lose a penny for your investments due to market risk, and guarantee you an annual return of up to 7.25% on a lifetime income account, and guarantee to pay you a lifetime income account that you cannot outlive. Does that sound awfully good? Call me at 855-340-SAFE and find out how it works. That's 855-340-SAFE, which is 855-340-7233. These large companies provide many guarantees. Do you remember pensions? They are pretty much gone. So many people are struggling today to find out a way to know, absolutely know, that they will have income as long as they live. Having a billion-dollar company willing to guarantee you a lifetime income provides a lot of comfort and relief. So, back to Nassim Taleb. Have you heard the term Black Swan event? That term is what Nassim Taleb calls these events that are rare and unpredictable. The term refers to the 17th century idea. Until the 1600s, it was accepted truth that all swans are white. In fact, all swans are white, and have been used for a long time as the standard example of a scientific truth. The equivalent today might be the Earth rotates around the sun. Today, we would call that an undisputable scientific truth, right? So what are the odds of seeing a black swan at this time? Impossible to calculate, but consider the impossible. Until 1697, when explorers found black swans in Australia. Imagine that. They had a black swan event, finding black swans in Australia when they were considered impossible. We had a big black swan event in 2001, didn't we? Remember 9/11? And we are having many others these days. Earthquakes, volcanoes, terrorist strikes, and so on. The chances of a black swan event today seems much higher than just a decade or two ago. And yet, many people continue to invest as though the 25-year bull market of 1982 to 2007 will continue forever. And with no significant black swan events along the way, doesn't that seem a bit odd? So, let me ask you this question. How would you like a guaranteed first-year return of up to 10% with 100% guaranteed safety for market decline, no taxes while your money compounds, and without the market fees and charges normally associated with retirement accounts? Oh, and by the way, no market losses during those black swan events. We offer all of our listeners a free, safe money, customized information kit that could change your financial life for the better. Give me a call anytime, 855-340-SAFE. That's 855-340-7233. Well, I'm about out of time. I would like to thank you for listening to Safe Money and Income. If you're serious about your financial future, give me a call and together we'll get your retirement savings on a fast track to growth without market risk. Thanks for listening, and until next time at the same time, I'm Mark Brandt, reminding you to stay safe so you can step into a secure future.